It was my first day on the job, and I was standing on the 6th floor of a brand new 40-storey office building in the CBD with my boss and 2 other graduate engineers. My boss opens the door and we step onto the elevator. Not into the elevator, onto the elevator. I mean, if you were going to work for an elevator company, you were going to have to learn the ropes and how this all worked. Now, I didn't think I was afraid of heights. Like mountains, I've climbed some mountains and that was okay. And I've been in a plane and that was okay. And some roller coasters are okay if you're like really strapped in really firmly, that's fine. The ones that have just like a little bar and not so much. But we stepped onto the top of the elevator car. We're on the centre elevator in a bank of 5 and we looked around and could see the bare concrete shaft spanning up. Looked like hundreds of metres above us. Obviously wasn't. And the boss starts showing us the ropes. And of course, starting with the steel wire ropes. 6 fat wire ropes on a sling around the whole elevator car, going up into the roof, into a concrete void, and then down the other side on the back of the elevator, connected to a 4-ton ballast, a counterweight matched to the weight of the elevator car for a nice, smooth operation. Each one of those wires could probably do the job by itself, but there was 6 of them for redundancy. This thing was solid. And then my boss just kept showing us all of the safety features of this elevator. Big guide rails, an emergency braking system that would put huge chocks in and clamp onto the rails if anything went wrong, slack rope detection on the main ropes, slack rope detection if anything breaks on the emergency ropes, and yeah, all of this tech going on to make sure that this was a safe elevator journey. And so the boss then closes up the doors and I look down to the maintenance control panel that I've seen from all of our inductions. It's a 2-handed operation unit. You need to hold down one thumb on the control button and then you can click up or down and the elevator car will slowly mosey its way up the shaft and then slowly mosey its way back down again for any inspection work or any modifications you need to work on as maintenance personnel. And I see the doors shut without anyone touching that maintenance control block. And I hear my boss yell out, "Yep, we're ready," as someone walks in the elevator and presses the button for the top floor. Not very legal. The elevator starts moving up and before long we are hurtling up the elevator shaft at over 35 kilometres an hour. Not so fast in a car, quite fast standing on top of an elevator going directly vertical with other elevators going up and down beside you and I'm just standing there, I'm standing in the middle like away from the other elevators as far as possible, staring up as the roof is approaching and it's all like I'm starting, it's not that bad. I'm kind of getting my head around it. And as I stand there leaning up, this 4-ton counterweight comes flying past the back of my head, not 20 centimetres from the back of my hard hat because it would save me. It was at that moment that I realised that this was not an induction, it was a hazing. And that elevators are very safe operations. I just strongly recommend staying inside them.